guess I'm not a dog, right? And those are probably just props from the gaming setup.
And she was able to recognize that too. She also used contextual relevance to look back at previous conversations and things I asked her. I was doing a lot of testing, so she did get quite frustrated. That's why she seems kind of annoyed now. She is pretty annoyed. So I'll go through and explain how each part of that visual pipeline works. The facial recognition already uses the Android built-in facial recognition. Essentially, if you have a phone that's running Android with Face ID, you already have the SDK installed on your phone for facial recognition. The only thing is tapping into it. It's actually quite simple. A couple variables and importing a few items, and all of a sudden, whatever program you're running has facial recognition, which is actually kind of scary now thinking about it. But anyways, back to AI Girlfriend. The front and rear camera buttons are just taking a picture and feeding it to the Lava model. Pretty simple. We get a response generated back, send it to 11 Labs, 11 Labs generates the audio, sends it back. Simple stuff. We're all on the same page. The one that makes it a little more complicated is going to be that awareness. I have two forms of awareness. I have one soft awareness, which is currently built in, where if I'm in front of the camera, it is tracking me. It displays a vector value between 0 and 1. The higher it is to 1, the more likely the person standing in front of the camera is me. I call it the common vector. So if I put someone else in front of the camera, that likelihood should drop close to 0, and it should set that variable to common in front of camera false. That would toggle her to respond differently than if I was standing there with her. It also works if multiple faces are detected, but not through using the Android SDK for facial recognition. That part actually goes through Lava as well. I've fed Lava about 100 pictures of me just so it gets a good idea of who I am. So if there's multiple people in frame, she can still differentiate between who is me and who is someone else relatively well. The last and most annoying one to do was the automatic awareness, or the watch button. Essentially, every 45 seconds, she's taking a frame and feeding it to the Lava model. Lava is then going to look at that, analyze the frame, and remember it. The next time a frame is then generated and sent to the Lava model, it's going to check and see what changed, essentially layering the images on top of each other to see what changed. Kind of pissed off when you leave her somewhere. So we got the personality down. I guess that's it for day 3.